Now let's talk about UAE, this the country where we are in. So recently, the UAE government released the climate-related laws, and I know that's causing a bit of, is it panic? Is it activity? Suddenly, everybody is talking about carbon emissions. How do I account for it? And I think that's a good thing about regulation. Even though regulation isn't always the answer, but regulation forces companies, or maybe let me change my word to mandate companies, to do the right thing. So it would be nice to hear more about this regulation. What are the implications, and how should companies get ready for it?
From my perspective, it's a historic regulation to start with. At the end of May, it's now fully in force and effect. And over there are two main aspects. One is talking about compliance with the data, so that emitters who has some certain threshold, they should be collecting the data, and also they should be reporting that data. So I think very much in line with what we were discussing. It's the main starting point normally that we would all suggest to everyone. But now through the regulation, it becomes compulsory to report your emissions. That's a big step. And the second part is about a domestic carbon market. Again, I think this is a leadership step. Also, COP28 was in UAE, and I think in UAE really showed the world that they could take the leadership when it comes to moving the needle on the climate space. This is not something that will be owned by a certain company or a certain country. And then looking at all these aspects with the regulation, walking the talk, I think it would also help a lot of companies to really think about adapting more innovation. So when you have now the companies to abide with the regulation, they will see where they are, and then they will start to find solutions to make their process improve. And that improvements are going to take place through innovation, through climate tech. It will be a center of attraction for many climate tech to be deployed in UAE. And I think it's going to be a super win-win. And on top of that, I think it's the first time it's a preceding in the region.
Yeah.
There will be many more to come, following the footsteps of the UAE. And I think this is all what the industry needs.